Hello, family. Welcome to Q&A with Mami Seka. We are going to look at a very delicate situation, okay? Where a mother tells a child that you don't come back home, you do not call me unless you are a doctor. Unless you are a doctor. That is a mother that has given an ultimatum, that has given a command, a condition to the child, saying that the only condition for you to come in this house or for you to call me as your mom is the condition is fulfilled, which means that you have become a doctor. Because the mother wants a child to be a doctor at all costs. But the child does not want to go to medical school. As smart that the child is, the child wants to go to design school. The mother doesn't want to hear it. The mother decided to cut all ties with the child, lest the child is a doctor. Now, the question is that a good mother? Now, looking at that, that's a conditional love. Because giving a condition to your child, saying that unless you do this, you are no longer my child. You can no longer call me. You can no longer come to the house. That's a condition. Now, it depends. If you have a child that has been acting up, that has been misbehaving, that flat out refuse discipline, refuse guidance to do better, to improve, that has refused help to be help to solve the issue that is making the child suffer or making the child mad or ill. Okay, it could be psychologically, in the education, and the ramification is seen and felt in the education, in the social standing. They have issues with the law. They go in and out of jail. All of that. These situations, a parent can reach a point where the parent can put a condition to say, unless you go to therapy to get a hold of this addiction, unless you go to anger management to get hold of that anger, and you don't beat up your friend in school anymore, or you don't take that drug, or you don't take that alcohol, or whatever it is, in this situation, the parent are not being bad parent. They are using tough love to help the child. They are using discipline to shape the child back in order. So that can be a condition. So if you call this conditional love, in the disciplining your child, you can express conditional love. In fixing a situation with your child, you can use conditional love. So putting conditions is not really bad. But when you put conditions in a situation where you are infringing the liberty, the decision, the good decision of a child. Mommy, I am very good at design. So the child comes and tells you, Mommy, I'm good at design. I'm good at, making things beautiful. I'm good at creating. And every class that we had that had to do with design, I excel. I was the top of the class. I think I like that. I like doing design. I want to pursue design. That's a child who has found something they are good at. That's a child who has found the passion. That's a child who works hard, because design is as hard as doing math. Design is not an exact science. I always say that math is easier than design. Math is easier than philosophy. Math is easier than language, because you can write up a four-page dissertation with, a fabulous introduction and a body and a conclusion with all the quote and citation, everything. And you think you have addressed the subject matter, only for your professor to come and read it and say, no, the angle you took is not really what you were supposed to pull out of that, and give you a 8/20 or 10/20. You see, but you labor to do that. And you did it with the skill and knowledge of let's say, philosophy, addressing that matter. You see? But if you take the same knowledge in math, and you have prepared with a mathematical problem subject, and they give you that same thing, you have 80% chance of acing it, versus a philosophical dissertation that you only have maybe 50% chance of acing it. This is why I said that liberal arts and fine art, to me, are, more difficult than scientific, especially math and chemistry. So I digress, but I wanted to make a point that every subject matter that a child is good at, that a child chooses to excel in, is not a waste of time. And for the most part, they are my people. The one across the sea. We are very good parents when it comes to that. You see, because of family, because of social, because of our own personal, all of that issues, we will put pressure on the life of our children to become doctor, lawyer, engineer, accountant, pilot, architect. So being a designer is not a lesser career, because you can design a house, you can design a chair, you can design a car, you can design. So when they hear art and design, or apply art or something like that, for them it's a waste of time. Visual art is a waste of time. So you have parents giving the condition. The love turned from unconditional love to conditional love, because they want to live their fantasy in the life of the children. And because they are not what we want them to do, we quench that. We quench that. You see? And we fight our children, and we transpose our lost goals and fail, endeavors and failed dreams into their lives, and make them bear our cross to go into something that we desire to go into, that we fail woefully, and we impose that on them. It is not fair. It is not fair. Pray and plead that as you're watching this video, if you use conditional love as a weapon instead of as a correction, that you stop doing it, that you just, reconsider your ways and let your child be what he was born with. Let your child be what his passion is directing him to become. Thank you, family. Until next time, remember, you are an amazing woman. Bye.